The Chosen One, your divine journey begins now. If you're reading this right now, know that it is no accident. God has led you here. This moment is part of a greater plan, a divine invitation to awaken to your true purpose. The wait is over. You've been chosen, and now it's time to step into the next chapter of your life, one that will transform you in ways you never thought possible. You may have felt lost at times, uncertain of your path, or overwhelmed by the trials you've faced. Perhaps you've questioned why life has been so difficult, or wondered why those closest to you couldn't understand your journey. Know this: everything you've endured has been preparing you for this very moment. The challenges, the rejection, the mockery. It was all part of God's plan to strengthen your faith and refine your spirit. You faced doubts from others, and even from within yourself. Yet, through it all, you've remained faithful. You held on when the world around you didn't understand. And now God is calling you to rise above. The transformation you've been waiting for is finally here. This is not just about an external change, it's a spiritual awakening. You are stepping into a higher reality where fear and pain no longer have power over you. It's a divine transition that goes beyond the limits of the physical world. As the Chosen One, you are about to experience a profound shift that will align you with your divine purpose. You've been prepared for this moment. Every hardship, every struggle has shaped you into the person you are today. Now, it's time to embrace your true identity, to step into the greatness you were always meant to achieve. This is the moment where the material world's grip loosens, and you are free to fully align with God's divine will. Trust that this transformation is not something to fear. It is a beautiful, necessary part of the divine plan for your life. Embrace it with faith, knowing that God's love will guide you every step of the way. The wait is over. The time to rise is now. The divine journey of the Chosen One has begun. The power of the calling. Many are called, but only a few are chosen. This truth runs deep, and it's not without purpose. In a world full of distractions, most people live without ever truly discovering their divine calling. They chase after temporary successes, seek validation from others, and get lost in the noise. But you are different. You've heard the call within your soul, felt it tug at you, guiding you towards something greater. You didn't just hear it, you answered it. You faced trials that tested your faith, challenges that seemed impossible, and moments of doubt that made you question everything. But through it all, you remained faithful. Every step, every struggle was preparing you for something extraordinary. It wasn't random. It was all part of a divine plan, shaping you into the person you are today. And now, the moment has arrived. You have passed the tests, endured the hardships, and proved your strength. The doors to your divine purpose are opening wide, and the time has come for you to step into the realm you were always meant to inhabit. This isn't just a calling. This is a life-altering moment. Your transformation is about to unfold in ways that will leave you in awe. What you're about to experience goes far beyond anything you've ever known. This is God's love being revealed to you in its purest, most powerful form. The depths of this love will surround you, guide you, and elevate you to new heights. The world may not understand the magnitude of your calling, but you do. You felt it in your heart, and now it's time to live it. This is your moment of divine revelation, the moment where you step into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. Embrace this transformation with open arms. Trust that every step has led you here for a reason, and that the divine is now ready to show you the extraordinary life you were born to live. The calling is no longer a whisper. It's a powerful, unstoppable force, and it's time for you to answer it in full. The journey begins now. A divine transition, leaving the old behind. This divine transition is not about physical death. It's about leaving behind the old self and stepping into a higher calling. What you're about to experience is not a loss, but a profound shift. You are entering a new spiritual realm, one where peace, protection, and eternal joy will envelop you. The things that once consumed your thoughts, the distractions, the material desires, will no longer hold the same weight. You will begin to understand that the world you once thought was so important is but a fleeting illusion in comparison to the divine purpose that lies ahead. The life you lived before, filled with challenges, mockery, and doubt, was all part of the test. It wasn't about the opinions of others, nor was it about the world's standards of success. It was always about your relationship with God and your ability to stay true to your faith, even when the world seemed to turn against you. Now, as you reflect on your journey, you will see that every obstacle, every moment of hardship, was perfectly crafted to strengthen you. Every struggle, every tear, and every trial has been a necessary step in preparing you for this moment. As you look forward, the path ahead will be filled with divine clarity. No longer will you be weighed down by the noise of the past. Instead, you'll be guided by a deeper understanding of your purpose. You are stepping into a life where the love of God will surround you, and His presence will guide you in every decision. The distractions that once seemed so pressing will fade, replaced by an inner peace that only comes from a deep connection with the divine. This is the moment you've been waiting for. The old self, bound by the limitations of the material world, is being shed. The new you, stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your divine purpose, will rise. Embrace this transition with faith and trust, knowing that everything that has happened in your life has led you here to this higher calling. The journey is not over, it has just begun, and the path ahead is filled with divine promise. Step forward, for the best is yet to come. The chosen path, a journey of faith. Being chosen is never an easy path. It's one that comes with deep challenges, often ones that test your faith, resilience, and commitment to a higher calling. The chosen ones are often placed in situations that seem impossible to overcome, facing ridicule, misunderstanding, and rejection. Yet, despite these overwhelming circumstances, they remain unwavering, trusting in God's divine plan for their lives. Your journey has not been about seeking comfort or avoiding struggles. It's been about proving your unwavering devotion to God's will. The trials you've encountered were never punishments, but rather opportunities for you to strengthen your connection with God, deepen your trust in His perfect timing, and build an unshakable faith. Every challenge you faced, every moment when doubt crept in, has been a stepping stone, bringing you closer to this moment. You may have questioned why life felt so difficult, why the weight of the world seemed to rest on your shoulders. But now, as you stand on the precipice of your divine calling, you'll come to understand that these hardships weren't meant to break you. Instead, they were meant to refine you, to purify your spirit, and prepare you for the extraordinary work that lies ahead. The chosen path is not a smooth road. It's a journey full of obstacles that may have felt like they were meant to tear you down. But each obstacle was a lesson in resilience. Every setback was a moment for you to rebuild your strength. And with each challenge, your faith grew deeper, your trust in God's plan became more profound, and your spirit was further prepared for the purpose you were destined for. This is the moment where you step forward, not as someone defined by the struggles of the past, but as someone ready to embrace the power of the divine calling. Your journey of faith has led you to this point, where the trials that once seemed overwhelming now serve as the foundation for the great work God has prepared for you. The road ahead may still have its challenges, but now you walk with the confidence that your faith has been tested and proven. You are ready for the extraordinary. Embracing the divine realm. The time has finally arrived for you to leave behind the distractions of the material world. The noise, the chaos, the constant chase for success. It all starts to fade as you step into the divine reality that has been prepared for you. In this new existence, the peace, love, and fulfillment you will experience transcend anything this world can offer. The distractions that once consumed you no longer have the power to pull you away from your true purpose. The chosen ones were never meant to remain anchored in the material world. Their purpose is far greater than the fleeting pleasures or worldly achievements. They are called to fulfill a higher mission, one that demands rising above the challenges of earthly life and embracing the divine calling that awaits them. As you step into this new divine realm, you will begin to understand that your journey has always been leading you to this moment. The world you once knew, filled with limitations and struggles, no longer holds sway over you. Your spiritual evolution is taking center stage, and in this divine space, you will find a love that is pure, a peace that is unshakable, and a purpose that fills your every breath. This is not the end of your journey. It is the beautiful beginning of something far more profound. The divine realm you are entering is not distant or unreachable. It's within you, awaiting your embrace. As you rise to the higher calling, you will begin to align with your true self, your divine purpose, and everything you were meant to accomplish. You've faced the challenges, you've endured the trials, and now you are ready to experience the peace and divine connection that awaits you. Trust that every step you take from here will be guided, and every moment will bring you closer to the person you were always meant to become. The divine reality is not just a destination. It's a way of being, a state of grace that will shape the rest of your life. Embrace it fully, for it is your time to rise and shine in the divine realm. The unseen purpose, understanding the divine mission. Your divine mission was set into motion long before you even realized it. You are a part of something far bigger than yourself, a plan that has been unfolding since the dawn of time. From the moment of your birth, God saw the potential within you, and He chose you for this very moment. You were not chosen by chance or luck. You were chosen by divine design. God knew you were ready for this journey long before you ever recognized the greatness within yourself. Being chosen is not about being better or more deserving than others. It's about your readiness. You have been shaped and prepared for this time through every trial, every challenge, and every test you faced along the way. Whether you realized it or not, each experience, good or bad, was part of the divine preparation to align you with your true purpose. Now the time has come for you to embrace that purpose, step into your calling, and walk the path that has been laid out specifically for you. The weight of the calling. The path of the chosen one is not an easy one. It is filled with responsibility, sacrifice, and the need for unwavering faith. The weight of your calling may feel heavy at times, but this is not a burden. It is a divine trust. You have been entrusted with a mission that only you can fulfill. This path may at times feel lonely, but it is the path that will lead you to greater fulfillment, deeper wisdom, and the ability to impact the world in ways you never imagined. This journey will require sacrifices. You may need to let go of the things, people, and situations that no longer align with your divine purpose. It may require stepping away from the familiar comforts of life and stepping into the unknown. But those who are chosen understand that these departures are not losses. They are necessary to make room for the greatness that God has in store for you. Great leaders, saints, and spiritual figures throughout history walked similar paths. They were not perfect, but they had unwavering faith and dedication to God's will. They faced hardships, but their faith remained unshaken. The challenges they encountered were not obstacles, they were opportunities to grow, to learn, and to step further into their divine calling. The test of faith. Being chosen is above all a test of faith. This journey is not about achieving perfection. It's about trusting in God's plan, even when the world doesn't understand. The path will not always be clear, and the road will not always be easy. There will be moments when you question everything, when doubts creep in, and when the weight of the calling feels too much to bear. But it is in these moments of uncertainty that your faith will be tested and strengthened. Every trial you face is an opportunity to prove your faith. Each day is another chance to trust in God's plan and continue forward, even when you can't see the full picture. The road ahead may be unclear, but trust that God has already paved the way. The test is not in the circumstances, but in your willingness to trust, to let go, and to move forward with faith in what lies ahead. The challenges you encounter along the way are not meant to break you. They are meant to build you. The chosen ones do not view setbacks as failures. They see them as stepping stones to spiritual growth. Every obstacle, every trial, is a lesson in trust. It's an opportunity to deepen your relationship with the divine and strengthen your resolve. Embracing the divine mission. The divine mission you have been called to is not something that can be easily understood by others. Many will question you. They may not understand why you are making the choices you are making, or why you are walking a path that seems so different from the one they are on. But you are not called to walk this journey for the approval of others. You are called to fulfill a divine purpose that only you can accomplish. And though the path may be difficult and the sacrifices may seem great, there is a greater joy waiting for you. As you embrace your divine mission, you will experience a peace, fulfillment, and sense of purpose that surpasses anything the material world can offer. Your mission is not just about what you do, it's about who you become in the process. It's about the lives you touch, the example you set, and the legacy you leave behind. Trusting the journey. Your journey is uniquely yours. It is designed specifically for you, and no one else can walk it exactly the way you are meant to. Along the way, you will encounter challenges, but each one will bring you closer to fulfilling your purpose. The key is to keep walking with faith, even when you can't see what's ahead. Trust in the divine timing of everything. The trials you face are not here to punish you. They are part of the divine preparation, shaping you into the person you need to be to fulfill your mission. God knows the bigger picture, and He has already equipped you with everything you need to succeed. Your faith will be tested, but each time you trust in God's plan, you will be strengthened. The road to divine purpose, a journey of faith, resilience, and transformation. When life becomes difficult and the world seems to doubt you, it is in those moments that the greatest test of faith emerges. Will you stay faithful? Will you continue to trust, even when mockery and pain surround you? The chosen ones understand that the path to divine purpose is not paved with ease, but with endurance, resilience, and trust in God's greater plan. It is not a journey for approval from the world, but for a higher calling that transcends earthly opinions and circumstances. In the face of mockery and rejection, the chosen ones stand firm. They understand that their journey is not one of popularity, but of purpose. Their faith remains unshaken, even when those closest to them do not understand their choices. It can be a painful process when those who should support them criticize their beliefs, laugh at their dreams, or question their path. But through these moments of rejection, their faith is purified. The road less traveled by the chosen ones is not about fitting into the world's expectations. It is about honoring the calling God has placed on their hearts, no matter the ridicule they face. As they walk this path, they know that what matters most is not the approval of others, but the steady, unwavering commitment to their divine purpose. The tests they face are not just about the rejection from strangers, but often from the people they love the most. The most heartbreaking moments come when those who should understand their purpose the most, family members, question their path, their beliefs, and their choices. This can feel isolating and painful, but it is an integral part of their spiritual journey. It is through these trials that the chosen one's relationship with God deepens. They realize that their divine calling is not about the acceptance or approval of others, but about fulfilling God's plan. This trust in God's wisdom and timing is what sustains them, especially in times of loneliness and misunderstanding. Enduring through the challenges, the chosen ones are tested not just in their ability to withstand hardship, but in their ability to trust in God's timing. It is often a long waiting period before the call to ascend to a higher purpose is revealed. The waiting is not easy. It can feel like an eternity, especially when the world seems to move forward without them. However, God's timing is always perfect, even when it does not match human expectations. The process of waiting is not wasted. It is a time of preparation, of growth, and of strengthening their faith. It is like a tree slowly growing its roots deep into the earth, becoming firm and unshakable in its foundation. When the time comes for the chosen ones to rise, they will be ready. They will be grounded in the divine purpose that has been written for them long before they were born. Transformation is another essential aspect of the journey for the chosen ones. This transformation is not a death, but a rebirth, a beginning, not an end. It is a shift in consciousness, a new way of seeing the world and themselves. They are being called to step into their true potential, to embrace a reality where love and divine purpose reign. This transformation requires letting go of earthly attachments and stepping into a higher realm where God's purpose is clearer than ever before. Though this transformation may be difficult and uncomfortable, it is necessary. It is a meeting with the divine, where fear, pain, and suffering no longer hold sway. This new reality is a place of peace, clarity, and divine love. The chosen ones do not leave their earthly life because they wish to escape it. Instead, they leave because they have fulfilled their earthly mission and are now called to a higher purpose, one that can only be experienced in the divine realm. When the chosen ones finally meet God, all doubts and fears dissipate. They are assured of their divine worth and their place in God's plan. The struggles, the pain, the ridicule, all of it becomes clear in that sacred moment. It was all part of a divine design, leading them to this fulfillment. The love they experience in God's presence is beyond anything they have ever known. It is pure, unconditional, and eternal. But before this divine meeting, there is much work to be done. The chosen ones must prepare for the transformation that is to come. This preparation is spiritual, emotional, and physical. They must cleanse themselves of fear, doubt, and attachments. They must nurture their faith, trust in God's plan, and open their hearts to His love. The transformation requires patience, faith, and surrender. A deep understanding that God's timing is perfect and that everything is happening according to His divine plan. Surrender is one of the most challenging lessons for the chosen ones. It is not about giving up or losing control, but about releasing the need to control every outcome. Surrender is a trust fall into God's hands. It is acknowledging that we do not know the full picture, but God does, and He will lead us exactly where we need to be. In this surrender, the chosen ones find peace. They begin to understand that their purpose is greater than their personal desires. They are called to serve a higher mission, to be a vessel of God's love and light in the world. It is through surrender that they embrace their true identity and divine calling. This surrender is not weakness, but strength. The strength to trust, to let go, and to follow God's will. Through prayer, the chosen ones maintain their connection with the divine. Prayer is more than a ritual. It is a conversation with God, a moment of stillness where they open their hearts to His guidance. It is in these quiet moments of prayer that the chosen ones are reminded of their purpose, their mission, and the love that surrounds them. Prayer allows them to release their burdens, trust in God's wisdom, and seek strength to fulfill their divine calling. It is the foundation of their spiritual journey, the lifeblood of their connection with the Creator. Through prayer, the chosen ones are empowered to face every trial, knowing that they are never alone. God is always with them, guiding them, strengthening them, and leading them closer to their ultimate purpose. Living in harmony with God's will is the final goal for the chosen ones. It means aligning every aspect of life with divine purpose, surrendering personal desires and ego-driven motivations. Living in harmony with divine will brings peace and fulfillment. It means trusting that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, even when the path ahead is unclear. As the chosen ones walk their path, they come to understand that each challenge is a necessary part of their spiritual growth. Every hardship, every obstacle, every trial is part of a divine plan that leads them closer to their higher purpose. They learn that resilience is not just about surviving, but about thriving, about rising above adversity with grace and becoming stronger in the process. Resilience, faith, love, and compassion. These are the qualities that define the journey of the chosen ones. It is through these qualities that they rise above the trials of life, fulfilling their divine mission and stepping into the fullness of who they were always meant to be. As we close this journey together, remember that you are not just waiting for something to happen. You are in the midst of a divine unfolding. The unexpected meeting isn't some far-off event. It's already happening within you. God has prepared you for this moment, and now the time has come for you to step forward and embrace your divine calling. No more waiting. Your transformation is here. You might have felt lost, uncertain, or even abandoned, but every struggle, every trial, has been part of your preparation for this divine moment. The wait was never in vain. Your purpose has always been unfolding, and now it's time to walk boldly into what God has destined for you. The unexpected meeting isn't just an encounter, it's the realization of your purpose, the alignment of your soul with your divine mission. It's the moment when everything clicks, when you finally see that everything you've been through has been leading you to this place. Take a deep breath, let go of any doubt, and trust that you are right where you need to be. The journey ahead is filled with purpose, peace, and divine love. You are the chosen one, and the time has come for you to step into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. Thank you for joining me on this path. Now let's walk forward with faith, knowing that God's plan is unfolding perfectly, and we are exactly where we need to be. Until next time, stay chosen, stay faithful, and always remember the wait is over.